So, wait, I'll play some Fortnite instead. I don't play the song until I turn the music down. I have the song right now. Turn it back up. Most likely you guys can't hear me right now. Unless you can, then hi. I got on Discord notification on. From my own fucking Discord server, I think. Just turn everything that's not my, just turn the music down because it's really fucking loud and I don't want everything to be super fucking loud in my fucking ear holes. There we go. I haven't listened to this song in a while. Well, this isn't the song, this is an advertisement. But I should be filmed for everyone by welcoming new players. Fuck off, Fortnite. After this, I'm just gonna put YouTube videos on the background. There you go, I put it over to my keyboard so I can sprint. Stream elements. Oh, this map on the new gameplay is gonna be weird. It's gonna be whacked. Yeah, these are just random YouTube. I don't really guys can hear the videos, but these are just random YouTube videos I got on my playlist, so. Or I have in a playlist anyway. Sorry about that voice crack though.
I'm about to scare every mainstream media outlet with one single word. Gamer. That word is the boogeyman to so many outlets. Gaming is a hobby that's been put in the crosshairs of mainstream media for decades now. They treat gaming like the devil, the root of all evil. It takes the blame for everything that goes wrong. If anything bad happens in the world, mainstream media does their absolute best to tie it into gaming in some way. If some guy commits some atrocities, they'll bring up like his Steam account. Well, we saw all the signs there because he once played Sims 3, so we knew that this was inevitable. This has been a trend that's been going on for a long time. It shows no signs of slowing down. It's only speeding up. They're putting more coals in this train. They're driving it right off the fucking tracks here. They're going super hard on attacking gaming for everything that goes wrong in the world. And recently, a YouTuber named The Eggman made a great journey through time looking at some of mainstream media's finest pieces on gaming. So I just wanted to share some of their highlight montage here with their best takes on gaming. I'll put a link to Eggman's video in the description so you can see all the stories, because, wow, they're really something special. Gaming kill you. I imagine this is going to be talking about this recent fascination with obsession and blaming the subjects of obsession as opposed to the actual underlying cause of the addiction. That would be my guess. There's this recent trend, and it's not just gaming, where things that become a subject of addiction, which is literally anything, food, porn, games, any of it, instead of like talking about addiction itself, it's about these things should be banned because people get addicted to it. It's so weird. We've regressed so fucking much.
Over the years, is Fortnite too addictive? How many games put your kids at risk of pedophiles?
What? That's a rusty answer. Now, when our answer is rule by investigation, your odds of encountering a pedophile in a video game are exponentially higher on Roblox than anything else. That shit seems like almost commonplace with how often that happens there.
Across the country, and kids have no say as to what somebody
Yeah, taught him a situation. You taught him as an NPC. Yep. That dirty son of a bitch. Taught him that dirty son of a bitch.
You bastard. I thought it was weird in Animal Crossing kept asking for pictures of my nutsack. God damn it. Did we finally catch him? Is he behind bars? In a Supermax cell? Son of a bitch. He infiltrated the cyberspace.
Could be. It could be the could be the fucking goose on the left.
It could be anything.
And no say as to what some of these characters
Wow, no shit.
Having parents pay attention to their children and what they're doing. How dare you even suggest parenting in the modern age? You absolute harlot. You're telling
I think I've talked about this on stream before, but this is like something that a lot of fucking, like, the thing is as well, is news programs all know that, you know, the parent, because the thing is, like, the news programs do their best, or the mainstream media do their best to throw shade at gaming for the, like, you know, nothing. Okay, they will find the littlest fucking thing and say, oh, this, you know, all the signs were here because gaming was behind it, you know, fucking stupid. Like, they were saying Mario was, you know, corrupting kids. Fortnite, you know, a lot of people think Fortnite is bad for children. Which it is, but, you know. Which, you know, I don't think a kid should be playing Fortnite. I'm not, or, you know, a kid under the age of 12 or anything like that. I'm not saying, like, you know, I'm not saying someone who's, like, I'm not saying it should be, like, an 18 or a 16, because it shouldn't be. It's obviously, you know, it is a kid's game at the end of the day. Well, a lot of people do say it's a kid's game, but it's mostly for teenagers, not exactly for kids, but, you know. But the majority of the player base of this game are young teenagers. And the odd few adults. But the thing is, and this thing, like, is that you have so many things like, oh, and then things are like, oh, you know, our kids should be playing GTA. Well, no fucking shit. No fucking shit, no fucking kid. Alright, I've played through GTA 5, played through the entirety of GTA 4, played through the entirety of GTA San Andreas, played nearly every GTA in the original and HD era. And obviously, no shit, your kids should not be playing Grand Theft Auto. Same way that your kids shouldn't play the Arkham series. Okay? You're literally breaking people's arms in those games. The games are fucking amazing, I'm not saying they're not. But, obviously, you know, age rating boards, such as PEGI and all that, have and can do a limited amount of stuff. Because after the game's published, and after they've, you know, give it an age rating, it's the same with movies at the end of the day, you know, the movie, you know, the BFFA, I think I said, or the BFEC or whatever, the ratings, the people who do the ratings, they can only do a limited amount of things, alright? And it's up to the parents, and it's up to, you know, and same thing with gaming, after, you know, after the game's published, you know, not Minecraft, like, you know, like, it's your choice. And then I remember I was watching a lesbian video earlier, and what it was basically him reacting to this newswoman, basically talking on a show about how, like, Fortnite's corrupting kids and shit. And pretty much, and pretty much, he basically said, you know, and one of the people who was on there, they got an expert on it, and the expert basically said, you know, take interest in what your kid's doing, learn what they're playing, and then basically you then make the decision as the parent to say, oh, this game is fine for my child, this game isn't, you know, because you know your child better than most people. You know, I know my child better than most people. So, obviously, shit. It's like when Nathaniel gets older, obviously, I'm, you know, if he ever does get into gaming, I'm not going to force him into gaming, you know, he may pick it up, because he'll probably see me playing gaming, or games, but if he ever does decide, oh, I want to, you know, play video games and stuff, I'll let him, you know, I'll let him buy a PlayStation or whatever, or an Xbox or whatever he wants to play. I'm not going to force, as a PlayStation player, I'm not going to force him to play PlayStation. But that's if he does decide, you know, I'm not going to force him to be a gamer. But, if he does decide when he gets older that he wants to play games and shit in his free time, then I'll let him, you know. It's a hobby I enjoy, and if it becomes a hobby he enjoys, then so be it. And, you know, I will be kind of thinking on what he plays, you know. Obviously I won't let him play GTA until about 14, 15. Obviously I won't let him when he's like 8 play. Well, by the time he's 14, there's 1, 2 at the moment, so by the time he's 14, I'll be, well, 14 years from now, I'll be 19, so I'll be about 30 something by that point. I'm like my late 20s, early 30s, so I'll be old. yeah, I wouldn't let him play GTA. You know, young. Like I got to play. I was allowed to play GTA when I was younger. Because there was some people I lived with who let me. There's some people who I didn't, who I lived with who were really strict on age restrictions, on stuff that was age restricted, and stuff like that. But you know, but yeah.
People to be parents? No. That makes no sense. Just give them an iPad and unlimited access to everything online and they get mad when they find something they're not supposed to find. That's parenting. That's real parenting.
When really all it comes back to is parents knowing what the fuck their kids are doing.
Now, right now, we know that.
I was best by school, to be honest. Just get mad when we found someone we're not allowed to. Oh, I think I've brought this up before. I'm gonna say it again. My fucking old school before I left, my old high school before I left was, oh my fucking, my first ever, like my second ever secondary school got kicked out of my first one. Well, me and my sister both got kicked out of our first one. But pretty much, because school couldn't cope with us because we were in trouble. But pretty much, it was the most unsecure fucking, they were the most unsecure computers ever. Like, I installed Subnautica on those, I installed Half-Life 2, I installed Half-Life 1, I installed Portal 1, Portal 2, I installed so many fucking games on those computers, it was crazy. I installed the Not For Broadcast, I once installed Not For Broadcast, the computers couldn't run it because they were really shit. But I installed it. You know, there's a lot of games that I had installed on those computers, and oh my god, I didn't break them at all. It was I used ways that didn't use. I used safe ways to play, because there are websites like Steam games, Steam Unlocked, not Steam Games Unlocked, Steam Unlocked, where basically, yes, the website has a ton of adverts, which if you just close out the adverts, you can then access the game, and you can pretty much thingy. And that's basically what I did. But they were the most unsecure things ever. They were so funny. But they hated me for it. They hated me. That I can tell you now, they just don't like me. But yeah.
Only 3 children have been recorded as being involved in this. Anderson says this is not a reason to be paranoid, but it's something to be aware of.
Well, it's not a reason for paranoid.
Involved in sending.
Are you not listening, Charlie? Tortimer is soliciting nudes from children. Creepy guy. The thing is, like, the news really tried to make it out like Tortimer's a real person. Tortimer's an NPC in Animal Crossing. He's the mayor, basically. He's the mayor of whatever the fuck the place is called. I don't know, I've always played the game. It was a Wii game as well, so it was like, it wasn't even, the technology was not even there. Like, they were way ahead of their time with the news. They were way ahead of the times that they really overestimated what it could do by that point. But, yeah, they was just basically saying that they were basically there was this whole news program basically saying that apparently the police were on the look for this guy who was using Tortimer, which they weren't, because you can't play as Tortimer. And also there's no way to solicit pictures or whatever from children. Yeah.
Photographs to Tortimer in Animal Crossing? Is Tortimer not just an NPC? I'm pretty sure it is. Who are they sending it to? Nintendo headquarters? What are they involved in? I need to look up Tortimer. Is he in jail? That's Lady Savage. Tortimer is an elderly tortoise. He's a fucking NPC. He's the mayor in the town the player moves to. Who the fuck?
Did anyone else ever play the game My Sims on DS? Or was it the one where you like move and then you have to chase, like, the game starts where you're talking to this like bus driver about moving to this city, and then you get there and then you're basically chasing Kim around, and then you've got to speak to Tim's mum well, Tim's aunt, who's like the mayor of the town. It's the most. I don't think it was an hour. Yeah, oh, it was My Sims 1. Yeah. It's a good game. I like My Sims. It's a good game. It's like it was basically when My Sims was very much like Animal Crossing and just not like The Sims. It was a mixture of like Animal Crossing and The Sims. But yeah, I think it was like a Sims Animal Crossing spin-off, pretty much. But it was an interesting game. I wonder if that game has speedruns. I'm gonna have to look and see what the world record is if there are speedruns for that game. Because I know there are DS games that have had speedruns. A few days ago I saw an ESA and someone running Mario Kart. I think it was a Mario Kart 500cc. Speak of the devil about DS. Oh, this is the one where you talk about PictoChat. If you guys don't remember what PictoChat is, PictoChat, it's not like a chat room on DS. It was basically where you used to be able to, if they were in, because how DS ran its internet, unlike nowadays where I can speak to anyone in the world. The DS only used LAN or LAN, which is local area network, meaning that the person has to be in your local area. It's a local area network, not a worldwide network. Meaning that pretty much they have to be in your area for you to be able to basically play online. Like if you want to play multiplayer on a DS, you had to be within range. You couldn't just join a random person. It was all LAN. It was all LAN. It was all pretty much just LAN. Local area network multiplayer. Yeah. And I remember there was one night, I was in Rotherham, and I was staying at these people's house, and we literally spent 4 hours, I think, all playing Mario Kart on the DS. It was so fun. It was such a vibe. Because me and my sister, their 2 kids, I think it was like 7 of us, 6 of us. Because me and my sister, their 3 kids, then their dad, and their mum. I think of it, yeah. And it was a vibe. It was such a vibe. Oh yeah, but anyway, PictoChat. So basically, PictoChat, you can only communicate with people again using LAN, with people who were within your local area, or the area of your DS, pretty much. And PictoChat was an app where you could basically draw pictures and then send them to the person if they also had PictoChat on their DS. And it was free. Basically PictoChat was included on a DS. I had a DSi, by the way, because I was goated. I was cool. I like the Nintendo DS better than like the 2 and 3DS. Just because the original DS is just more. Well, I had a DSi and I've always had a DSi. I'm gonna be honest, Super Mario 64 on the DS was goated. It was basically Super Mario, but where instead of playing as Mario, you played as Yoshi. Which is so weird. You could play as Mario, but it's like an updated Mario. It was the updated Mario look, which is, yeah, interesting. It was an interesting decision. But basically, you'd like draw a picture, and then you could send it to your friends. It wasn't like you type. It was all just drawings. And yes, the most common thing to do on PictoChat, like everything else, is to draw a penis and send it to your friends and all giggle about it.
Explain to me how you arrived at this point. We just watched about how Tour Timer from Animal Crossing was soliciting nude photos of minors through Animal Crossing. Are you not paying any attention at all, man? Tour Timer's he's in the mainframe. He's in their hands right now.
It's built by Skynet.
Comes with a feature called PictoChat. PictoChat? Let me explain.
Don't take pictures. You can take pictures. The amount of people who have took pictures of their cock on DS, I can tell you, geezers. I killed myself. aka local area network. That would be amazing.
What's your name? Where do you go to school? Where do you live? Fucking creep. Where do you live? In this house that I'm messaging you in. First of all, charging is felony and Melissa answered my questions and she didn't like what she saw.
Yeah, if you guys can hear that, business and she didn't like what they saw yet. He's literally sat on their staircase. Literally, if you guys can't see it, but pretty much they're upstairs in their very pink room with their very pink DSs, on PictoChat talking to him, on PictoChat, or sending pictures to him, on sending drawn pictures, or sending their drawings through PictoChat to this newscaster guy, this news anchor, whatever his name is, whatever his job role is. And he's literally sitting on their staircase with their mother standing right next to him while he's literally sat on the first fucking step of the staircase. Is the most, and he's literally just asking, where do you live, while sitting on that fucking staircase. It was a fucking, I'm telling you now, the news, they're the most funniest motherfuckers ever. There's no way people are gonna be like driving down the road in their car, you know, DS's from multiple range, try to pick up PictoChats to send pictures to kids. Like, fuck off. Like, it's just, there's no fucking way. Like, no one's gonna do shit like that. No one is going to be driving down the fucking road trying to, like, be a nonce. Trying to nonce on kids. Through PictoChat. Drown. I'm gonna be honest, and yeah, I do enjoy Christmas. It's an interesting year, but fuck my life. Santa is portrayed as such a fucking. Why do they portray Santa as such a fucking nonce? Like, especially in the song, like, he knows when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. That's just creepy. He's like really scary. He's just watching. It's just him basically just watching kids at this point. Okay, it's literally 1 in the morning. What is that? What are they doing online? What are they doing? Are they just online on PS5? EA Sport. Why the fuck are they? It's 1 in the morning. The place where it's located will be closed. Basically, if you don't know, there's a thing I have added. That Game Bradford. Basically, in the UK, we have a thing called Game. and they have something which is a bit like, it's a bit like a, what it is basically, it's like so they have a thing called Belong, which they never used to have, but I don't know if they made it or if they basically bought it or whatever. And what it is it's like its own release box type of thing, but they do have a thing where you can basically pay to basically game there for as long as you want, pretty much. So I could go there and pay £10 to play all day, and they have PS5s, they have PCs, they've got, well, they used to have Xbox Series S's, but they, I don't know, I can't remember why they said they got rid of them. But when I lived in Bradford back in 2018, I added myself on Fortnite, but then for some reason, in 2022, someone decided that when they were playing on the PS5, they decided they'd add my account. I don't know why, they just decided that. So, now, and this was like back in 2018 as well, by the way. I did myself back in 2018, which is just crazy. Alright, anyway, let's continue.
Excuse me, Hellslayer, can I speak to you for a moment?
That does sound dangerous. Don't answer him. God, don't answer it. Like 9-year-old kid. He's gonna have you train Rugraf name is Hellslayer.
In just minutes, Timmy's password was
Of course his name is Timmy. Like, Timmy just sounds like the type of name of someone who would be hacked and his name being Hellslayer, or whatever.
all these points of belongings empty.
What is that? What up there is for 12 mil? You can't even read the item. Yeah, you fell for the old Xbox your password.
Oh yeah, Jagex block your password is such an old scam. Basically, it was a scam where pretty much they would, they'd basically, like, meet you in the little trading area. I can never remember where it's, Sears Village, I think it's called. And, I wasn't like a big RuneScape player, but I have played RuneScape. But pretty much, what would happen is they'd basically be like, yo, Jagex block your password, you know, and then you basically type your account details in. With all these, you know, 5-year-old milk-drinking kids thinking that, you know, it's actually going to do it. And then they notice that it, because and then you'd be like, oh, look, I'll show you, and then you just put asterisks and stuff. And pretend you're logged into it, you'll like put asterisks and then at gmail.com. Or whatever, you know, your email handle is. Or whatever your email address is and stuff, whichever email you use. Or whichever domain you use. And yeah, and pretty much, and then basically you would then put your account details in thinking it would block it, thinking that Jagex, who are the people who made the game, would block it, but then it didn't. And then you'd be like, oh no, and then the guy hacks your account. The guy then tracks your, or not tracks, but like logs your account details, and then he'll like log into your account, change your, probably won't change your password, but he'll probably just take everything, and then leave, pretty much. Which reminds me of that episode of The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon gets hacked on his World of Warcraft account. Which is one game I've not played. I've played RuneScape, but I've never ever played World of Warcraft. I need to. People are trying to get me to get into it, but I just, I don't know. It doesn't seem. You know, I've played RuneScape. You know, that's the most of RPG I'm gonna play. An online RPG I'm gonna play. But,
That's a really old scam. That one actually got a few people I knew. Is it Bandit's Chestplate? It might be. You might be right. Yeah, that scam was, you'd go into, like, I don't know, any bank really. It was pretty big in Sears Village. You go into Sears Village, you spam, Jagex blocks your password when you type it, watch this, and then you just hit, like, 8 stars, and dumb fucking milk-drinking kids would be like, oh, that's interesting. They type their password and it doesn't block it, and they're like, that's what Hellslayer fell victim to, for sure.
So you can see, right here, I'm getting ready to serve.
Where are the pedophiles that will share the Discord?
Oh,
Christ. Oh my god.
seeing all my buddies playing Pokemon and like my mom is the only one that's like, no, you can't. It's dangerous, violent.
Because the message is violence.
No, this isn't actually Satanic Panic. That was, I don't know if he's gonna cover that one. Satanic Panic for Pokemon was such a big one. Actually still kind of exists to this day. There is a big Facebook group about like, how Pokemon
I need to be careful because if I don't sleep, if I pull an all-nighter, I might have a seizure tomorrow, but that should be fine. I'm probably gonna just sleep most of the day anyway because because I'm tired enough. No matter if thing, I'll eventually fall asleep.
Hey Timmy, what do you mean a black market? It's just trading in Blastoise the electronic. I feel like is it a movement? Is it a craze? Is it a craze for kids to enjoy themselves with? Adults are not going to get into this.
Airtime did not have. You didn't have time on that one. Yeah.
It is largely adults at the moment. Well, you're a little off the mark on that prediction, but everything else was right. PSPs are good, clean fun.
Oh, PSP.
They also go by the name PlayStation Portable.
So that's the thing that PlayStation needs to start doing is PlayStation just needs to scrap the idea of cloud streaming. It's going nowhere. It is going fucking nowhere. They really need to scrap the idea now. You know, Google had their streaming service that failed. Nvidia GeForce Now is the only one actually that's still popping off, but you know, like video game streaming is just not the way to go. I feel like it might cost them a lot, but I feel like PlayStation needs to really start like. If they want to get into that, because it seems like they're trying to get into the handheld market, like the Switch and the Steam Deck and stuff, then what they should do is make their own Steam Deck type thing. But like maybe rethink the PSP option, but maybe make it so it's like a bit like the PSP, not PSP, a bit like it's a bit like the Steam Deck. But instead of it being like a gaming PC, it's literally just like if they take the sleek design of the PS Portal, which they've recently just released, and then you know make it a little bulkier, make it an actual like handheld like gaming device, and then have it so it has the PS5 user interface, and then you know stuff like that. Then you can play on, and then you can play on the device. You know, have really good specs, you know, try and have really good specs for it and stuff like that. That's what I feel like they should do. I feel they should try and get into that market. Because I'm going to be honest, cloud streaming is just going nowhere. So. I'm also really confused if I'm almost at the end of the map unless the map's about 300 levels and the 53 levels are the bonus levels, probably. But yeah, PlayStation do need to start really getting that into their head. That I think the 354 levels are like. But that's something they should start doing. That's something they should do. You know, take the design of the PlayStation Portable, not the PlayStation Portable because that's the PSP. Take the design of the PlayStation Portal and turn that into like a PlayStation version of Steam Deck with like the PS5 UI and all that. And I feel like that would probably sell really well. You know, maybe make it a bit cheaper than the PS5 and give it like a little lower specs. But still enough specs to like be able to run Spider-Man 2 and the Spider-Man 1 and stuff like that, like God of War Ragnarok and all that. Then I feel like it would probably sell really fucking well. But I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I feel like it would probably sell quite well, and it probably would do quite well. But, yeah.
Actually, I do remember that. I do actually remember there was a time where porn was kind of big on the PSP. Because it was one of the few times where you could just have like actual internet access on your like handheld device, so you could actually just watch porn and do everything.
We don't want to.
It means you might not take iron crosses all over a website as a warning sign, and you should immediately
But, like, as I said, like, that is kind of one of the bigger markets that's kind of coming out at the moment, is, with the Steam Deck and stuff, is, like, streaming, not streaming, sorry, but is, like, I was going to say streaming services are not a huge for this. But they are, I feel like what is bigger at the moment, is handheld gaming, like the Steam Deck. Like handheld, powerful devices, like the Switch. The Switch, I know the Switch isn't powerful, but something like the Switch. All the rest of it won't take me back to the start of the map. I guess I picked correct, because I didn't die, it took me to the next level, so. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna die. But, like, the Steam Deck is doing really well at the moment, and, you know, the Switch, I guess, is doing well. I have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm so fucking lost. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, they really need to start fucking thinking. Sorry if I'm like, kind of going very stretching. Oh, that's not bad. If I fall asleep on stream, well, that'd just be funny. No.
We leave, and if you don't leave, we might start reading and buying into hateful ideas there.
Maybe a child predator hunting at another gamer.
Oh boy, one of these, man, it's all,
That's one thing. People say gaming is easy, but no, you don't know the real troubles. You know, for anyone you could be speaking to could be an answer for all you know. You never know who you're talking to. You know, and the next minute you're talking to some person who's probably going to nonce on you. Gaming is just hard. It's just really hard. Oh, I see that. I thought it, but I'm just broke. I'm a brokey. Yeah, this emote's like thingy because it's literally Rex's locker bundle, bracer, flippin' sexy, drip dropper, guffy stuffy, and icebreaker. Okay, interesting. And the courage JDs, which is Mogul Master, Red Knight, which Red Knight is quite rare that Red Knight actually comes out a lot. Red Knight does not come out quite often. Obviously, pie hips. People love this emote because yeah. Do I have the 500 level default there from? I think so, let me just type in 500. You don't know until you're a gamer. Oh my god, this was when Mass Effect came out. So Mass Effect came out. Mass Effect, you all know Mass Effect, great game. But Mass Effect came out, and pretty much the mainstream media, the news, did what the news does best, and that's basically just lie about it. So they started basically sort of not understanding it. So basically they brought up that basically apparently the that apparently like the game was over sexualizing women and stuff like this. And then they get Jeff Keighley on, which that was their biggest mistake, because Jeff Keighley, being, you know, the fucking legend he is, basically completely shouts on them all. But here we go.
They don't show women as being valued for anything other than their sexuality, and it's a man in this game deciding how many women he wants to be with.
Jeff play as a man or woman in the game. Cooper, have you ever played Mass Effect?
You can tell how old. You guys can't see it, but if you guys watch the video, it's literally Ken giving Will Game. It's called, I think it's called journalist. If you type in Penguins Zero Will Gaming journalist hate gaming. Basically, you'll find a video, and if you scroll, if you watch it, you'll basically see a video by Charlie, basically where he's like, obviously, the video I'm watching right now. And you can actually see, if you go to the bit where they like first show Jeff Keighley, or if you go to the Ackman's video called "Will Gaming Kill You," basically when they show Jeff Keighley, it says Spike TV Game Expert, which basically just shows how fucking old the thing was, the interview was.
Jeff Keighley is a fucking saint. I love Jeff Keighley. God, it's just so hard. I love that. So everything you're talking about, you played and experienced it? Absolutely not, Jeff. Okay.
It's just like modeling your life. I think that's a much more powerful form of media.
We study at the University of Maryland right now that says that boys that play video games cannot tell the difference between what they're seeing in a video game and how
Whoa, what a claim! Who did they take the research from? Who was the test subjects? They can't tell the difference between a video game and real life, huh? Also, the condescending tone, calling him darling. What an insufferable little asshole. Let's say the University of Maryland. Well, the University of Maryland, the potential for video games to improve mental health. Is that what you were quoting?
These pickaxes are really cool because they like bubble up, and it has like a cat thing on the thing. Yeah, it's really cool. I like when they bubble up. They're interesting. They kind of like bubble up like moons, or the shape like moons.
Maybe I'm just not using the correct terms here to find it. Though even still, it seems like such a crazy study conclusion. People can't tell the difference between a video game and the real world. You would have, like, that is a crazy fucking claim to make. I don't know where the fuck this came from. But, she apparently has a PhD in psychology and has published 7 books.
Wait, apparently if you stay still,
She apologized for it. She is fully admits to knowing nothing about it. Yeah, at least she owned up to it. She didn't try doubling down on it again. I guess that's good.
it's the highest rating that it can have. So first of all, this board that rates them needs to have their head examined. And this made me feel old about this. This happened through Atari and pinball and Pac-Man.
God, you are old. You are so old.
okay, so they kind of look off in the distance and then look back down.
What happened to the good old days of Betamax? You know,
That is cool, but
streaming music. What happened to the good old days of tube television and black and white TVs? This is stupid. This is fucking stupid. Why is it advancing? Why can't they stay arcade?
okay, I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Accidentally stumbled into a strip club on Roblox.
And that's where we're gonna call it a day.
That one, Roblox is actually dangerous, though. You know, like, the amount of pedophiles that have been caught from Roblox, like real, like actual pedophiles that have preyed on kids from Roblox is fucking actually astonishing. So, you know what? If they're gonna run a story about, like, hey, maybe monitor your kids on Roblox, be like, you know what? That's fair. If that
Who's Elite Kid?
First season, I never actually saw the segments.
So many fucking people I did on Fortnite and I don't even know who they are.
Blasting video games and they should blast other stuff. Where have you been? They blast everything. Literally everything. I saw them.
Alright, fuck it, I'm reading out. So, I'm gonna try to get some sleep. For anyone who luxed? I don't know what the fuck that meant. For anyone who lucked, thank you for lurking. Apologies if at the start of the stream I kind of started ranting. I have nothing against Charlotte. I love Charlotte. Not in a weird way. Everyone was like, ooh. I mean, like, as a person, she's quite chill. She's a good streamer. She's a nice person. But it's just kind of weird that she just kind of stopped, or just kind of, It's just kind of weird that she just kind of out of nowhere just flat out just stopped speaking to me for like nothing. But, yeah. Okay, but hopefully she was just wanting to have a break and everything's fine. But yeah. If anyone who's live on this, I can say, okay, there's someone who was naked on my screen. It's a pool stream that should have been recommended. Honestly, I don't always recommending it to me, because I don't want shit like that. Sorry, one sec, guys.
Got lucky to boss you hurt too bad. Said something about you being the perfect mate. Don't get it. You're nothing special. Who's gonna get you back?
Yes, it is.
Except for streamers lagging for me, that gets my phone lagging. Yep. Right, he is an affiliate, so hopefully.
Yep. There we go.
I felt that in a weird time.
Gotta make sure I take out the guys with the fancy things.
Can my phone stop being a cunt for 1 minute? It's taking ages to try and close this fucking channel. Bro, it was fine. Maybe it's because it's on charge. It's not like being on charge while traffic. Let's see what I've got open I can close. I'll close Discord and something like that. I've raised Twitch now. Okay, I might not read out because it's like my phone is like literally pissing its pants. Fuck it, let me close Twitch and then reopen it. Cause my phone is, I might have to stay alive for a little bit because I might need to restart my phone because it's pissing its pants at the moment. Like it does all the time. It was pissing its pants. Sorry if I might sound tired, it's because I really am. Really tired. I know why I say that. I am really tired, that's how I would say it. So I tried streaming, I tried sleeping earlier, but my body was not, well, I just couldn't because of what's going on at the moment. Well, because of, I'm a bit kind of scared that, I'm scared that she'll, like, fall at me again. There's nothing she would fall out with me for, but, you know. Okay, it's that. I need to go to my thing. But, yeah. I'll check Discord and see if he responded. But, I hope But everyone has a good night. That's stuff I need to count straight away. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Let's get a piece of live stream so I can work it while I So he's streaming Arkham Asylum. I know there's only one person watching, but I might as well raid. I like raiding.
I'll do this one.
Getting it out for 25 seconds. So, yeah. Hopefully, again, as I said, hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully she hasn't fallen. Hopefully she was just taking a break and kind of dealt with it in the wrong way. But the reason why I kind of started thinking that she had a problem was because it was just kind of out of the blue. She kind of just started ignoring me. So, but we'll see. But that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching. As you guys say, good. Bye. Now just go wait for the raid to go. Which will take it or not.